What kind of other innovations are you looking forward to in the creator economy going forward? What kind of tech do you feel like is still missing, but you either build it yourself in the future or other people are working on it? What do you think is really lacking right now and will really take this industry to the next level?
So I think one of the things that we're working on, which I'm really excited about, is from a computer visual perspective, and just generally the way that like AI is written. So from my perspective, like one, I'm a strong believer that like AI content creation is not going to be a real thing. To be honest with you, like it will be in terms of producing like TV advertisements and actual branded content for sure. But for me personally, like within the creator economy, like as I said before, like, creators build an audience. Doesn't matter if you can create, 20 pieces of content every hour, you still have to build an audience. People buy from people they trust, right? That the fundamental kind of psychology of making purchasing decisions. I don't think that AI generated content is going to bridge that gap, at least not in my lifetimes. Although it's expanding pretty quick. So let's see. Where I think AI is having the most impact and what really excites me though is when we look at really dissecting videos. So from a computer visual analytics perspective, we're looking now at kind of really trying to understand, like go beyond just like data, but look at kind of emotion in video. So when we look at like kind of the emotion, the tone of voice, the what is driving human connection to this particular video, I think that for us is something that like, if we can crack that, that will really help us kind of from a creator identification perspective, help us align creators to brands so much more. So that's that brand messaging, brand tone of voice, like brand alignment to creator, and that's where it will happen. That's where the magic will happen, where you can get so clever with your creator suggestion, creator recommendations that you just know that like there's complete alignment. So that's something that I'm really excited about. I think what I'm massively excited about in terms of the entire sort of social commerce ecosystem is the moment that Meta, YouTube, and other social platforms just finally decide to just pull the trigger and just go all out war on TikTok. I think, like, look, TikTok has got a massive head start. I do think that, like, Instagram, YouTube, like probably even Snap and stuff like that will introduce this commerce channel. I think it's like kind of like, if you look at like kind of like China, for example, like how like you have like WeChat, which is like the everything app. Like I think these so big social media giants, I appreciate obviously like YouTube is part of, Google, etc. Like I think to stay relevant and to stay big, they need to start adding new things to them, which is how we change with consumer behavior, right? So it's like the reason that TikTok launched TikTok Shop in the Western world because it started to see lots of social commerce challenges. Like, you had things like Shop My or LTK and stuff like that. Like these were all like challenges to that social commerce space. So they as a platform, they already own distribution, right? So they need to own the commerce side of it as well. And I think the other social platforms will move into this space within the next like couple of years.